Could be setting up another bear flag right now.
Order filled.
Kinda looks like it wants to dump here. But it's kind of getting stuck there at the lows. Definitely not the best pullback compared to some other ones. Looks like we are holding below the 1. We might get a little move down here. Yeah, there it is.
Target filled.
There we go. Nice bear flag. Got 430 there, just over 20 points. All right, kind of in the zone. Let's see how we react here. So we're already reacting a little bit here.
Order filled.
Might be not the best entry, but we had some weakness there. Hopefully it works out. It looks like it might go up. We'll see. Targets. I think we're going to target 33 points. We'll move down there, but then crazy bounce up. I don't know where that came from. There's this mini NAS. This is micros, 4 micros. But yeah, it's NASDAQ.
Order filled. Target filled.
There we go. Nice little win there. Scaled in to 12 contracts total. Says I made 306, but you can see my P&L is 468 at the top of the screen there. Nice shorts, good trade. It was a little scary there, seeing like just a little bit of that kind of resistance there. But worked out pretty well. Could have gone for a couple more points there, but I don't mind taking 33. We'll take it. 468 on the day, pretty solid. Nice trade, thank you, thank you. Yeah, you could call that a banger trade, perhaps. So far we got 2 pretty good ones today. So we'll take it. Looks like it was a pretty good TP after all. We're kind of pulling back now. Might even be a higher low there for the potential reversal. We'll see though. We also might be due for a pullback to the 15 before we continue lower. So we could see a little miniature move up here. But we'll see.
Order filled.
Alright, looks like we're in. 5-minute trade. My risk is a little heavy. Maybe we should have gone in less than 5 micros. We'll target... Now let's go for like a 1-to-1. Just like that. Kind of let this play out. I'm also freezing in the game. I don't know where the fires are. So I might die. There we go. So we're bouncing off the entry so far. Up to 220 could be very likely. So we'll see. See how that plays out. Some guys up here. I don't want to peek that. These snipers are really starting to get on my nerves. Short. Shorts could definitely work out. We are very much still bearish overall, but we're kind of trying to catch a... Oh, he's over there. Trying to catch a little reversal here. Let me see if I just change that for the viewers. Yeah, so far pretty well. Almost up like 30 points. Dang, those LMGs are nasty. They have a quick time to kill. Dang, had to reload. That sucks. Yeah, I'm gonna try and take A. I don't like them having to point back at our spawn. These guys do seem pretty competent though. I don't have a lot of support either. Alright, very close game here. Trade, kind of just chilling for now. We're pulling back a little bit back to our entry. This definitely isn't ideal. Oh wow, that was... I thought my teammate was right in front of me. I thought he was just like doubling back on me. That's funny. Still holding up though, above 125. Oh, there's two. Didn't notice the second guy. What's your CP? Oh yeah, it's right there on the screen. 220. Just kind of risking like 1-to-1, basically. Nothing too complicated. If I kind of struggle to get past the previous highs here, I might consider taking it off. Or like just kind of scaling in. Not scaling, trailing my stop type. Something like that. I should win this game. It was a close one, but we kind of came back. Took the lead. Dang, market's kind of stalling out here a little bit. If you weren't up money today, it's going to be upset, not going to lie. That's valid. I mean, yeah, plenty of bear flags. I only took one. But I got like 20 points out of it, so. And then I got, let's see. Just this trade. I mean, I'm trying to remember. Yeah, it's kind of I was kind of watching the shorts, or the BS shorts at first. Kind of expecting us to hold the EMAs long. But then I just kind of, like literally from here to here, I was just waiting for a pullback. And then we finally got it. Scaled in. Made like 468. 4 initial contracts. So pretty solid. And I'm actually in one of those reversal trades on the 5 minute. A little bit bigger. Probably could have sized down a little bit more. I only went 5 micros, but it's still like $1,000 of risk. But yeah, just on one of my other accounts. Not the old one from last year. There actually might be an entry in here somewhere if you like think about it, but it might not be as good of an entry as this. Because this isn't the best price action. There is a little bit of a entry here potentially in this area, but stop down here maybe. She'd still be in it, but not the best. This is the 5 minute though. 5 minute like inverse trade. But yeah, we're getting that green. That deserves some roses. Oh, you don't have to, but I always appreciate it. Yes, sir. Thank you for the roses. Don't know this strat. Is the one I got that 140 points on that one TikTok I posted. Same setup as that. Are you close to passing these? Unfortunately, no. I actually lost a couple trades on Friday, so we're kind of just undoing some damage today. Yeah, Friday was kind of a weird day. I also just got unlucky. But I missed Friday. It wasn't a bad day. Like, it was mostly bearish. But like every single entry basically got stopped out after you scale in. So I only took like 2 or 3 losses like normal. But I think on my last loss, I didn't move my stop in the right spot. Because, like, you know how it shows like the dollar value? Basically, I put it in the right spot, like for the dollar value at like 184. But then I didn't see that it wasn't connected to my other stop loss. So the other one was under it. So both of them were like 187, which is like my typical, or 184 is like my typical loss with the 4 initial. So I think I lost just a little bit more than I should have on my last trade. It was almost like a double loss, just because I thought I was in the right spot. But because the stop losses weren't combined, I should have been tighter, basically. I'll just move this break even. Why not? We're kind of at these highs. But the worst part was the first trade. I missed my TP by like literally 1 point or less. And then it reversed against me. And then the second trade, arguably I could have waited for the second entry and maybe should have on a couple of these next trades. But, you know, trying to not hesitate, and I didn't think we were canceling out a ton of momentum. One of them definitely probably could have waited for the second entry. But one of them, yeah, like it just didn't work. Like there's just enough trades that basically the first entry just didn't work. It just like it's like a fake out and then it stops you out. And then it goes like all the way down. There was a couple cleaner trades later in the day without the second entry stop out, or like first entry stop out. Kind of, I don't know, it definitely felt a little bit manipulated, a little weird. But also could have just been me not reading the momentum correctly. Probably should have waited for the second entry, of course. I did post a recap on my TikTok. I kind of explain it, but I think one of the trades as well, I got my entry was a tick. Let's see if I find like an example today. I mean, it's almost like if I got in here, like obviously way different example because this wouldn't be like a long. But I got like a top tick entry above the EMA, and then I got the bottom tick stop out before we went long. And would have hit TP, and that was like before we had like the dumps, and so like it was the right idea, but literally just missed it by like stopped out by the tick, then went up and then came back below the EMAs, waited for an entry, and again just got unlucky with the first entries pretty much every time until I decided to cut my losses. But there was some good first entries later in the day. How'd Brandon do? I don't remember. I think he did all right. He might have caught a win and then dipped, or he maybe didn't trade. I can't remember. Long weekend, apparently. I got kicked out of the game because I was yapping. Had to make some algo alterations. Commissions are too high for micros. He decimates the edge. Yeah, I kind of had a feeling that could be the case. But it obviously just kind of unfortunate. Because yeah, hard to trade minis unless you have like a really big account. I guess you could get like the 150k prop account. Or maybe like I guess technically you could get like Apex and get one of their like 300Ks. But still, those take forever to pass because like the profit target's so high on a lot of those. What app is that? This is a desktop, the desktop version of Ninja Trader. You can download for PC. Works well with minis, but the equity movement is too high as well. Yeah. I kind of like this new mode where like it's wintry and you have to like... Oh, there's two of them. You have to like make sure you stay warm. But the only map is this map. Which actually I don't mind. I like this map. But it would be nice to have a little more variety. Stock is that? It's NQ Futures. I had to dust off my old algo. Nice, nice. Sometimes you gotta. Is trading worth it? I'd say definitely can be. Yeah. It's a long journey for some. Some people figure it out a little quicker than others, but in general it's a long journey. A lot of risk. Very frustrating at times for sure. It's always new BS like you said, kind of constantly. But I mean, once it finally pays off, I mean it pays off, you know. So kind of hard to argue with that. Oh, here's the move back up. No, I was gonna res him. Sorry, I was locked in there for a sec. But yeah, commissions decimate the micros. And the mains just move too much. And then my old algo trades like 30 times in 30 days. That's too slow. Oh, dang. So I focus on my momentum scalping bot. Gotcha, gotcha. Yeah, one trade a day is definitely not bad. I feel like that's where like I might... Oh no. I don't know how I'm still alive. You warm up. But yeah, if I had a bot that just kind of traded like, you know, once, twice a day. I feel like I'd like something like that. But also might not work as well as a bot that trades more times in a day. We're almost at TP. I might kind of just scale or trail aggressively here just because like if it's going to reject the EMA.
Target filled.
Okay, we're chilling. 9:45. A little bit more risk than I would have preferred, but great trade. I mean, that's a 5-minute inverse trade right there. I mean, might just be coincidence. Definitely bag on it if you want, but basically no drawdown there, and we just slowly made our way up. I'm on fire. Yeah, great trade there. Looks like we're not really respecting the 15. But that's kind of to be expected with some of this bullish momentum here. But nice trade. We're up on all our accounts. I mean, kind of chilling. Actually, I guess we did get... This trade probably would have been... Oh, I didn't mean to move that. This trade probably would have been a nice trade off the 15. Scale in down here, and I think that definitely would have hit TP. This like here, 190. Oh yeah, that's almost like 50 points. Definitely would hit TP. TP would have only been like... I guess 75% ATR is like 41 points, which is... It would have hit, but I probably just would have targeted like a little bit less than that. Maybe. Oh, barely got his head there. And then I got wrecked. A little banger there at LMFAO. Yeah, seriously. We'll take it, we'll take it. Listen, I like these trades, but they are like... They're a little heavy sometimes. Like, I traded 5 micros there, and I still was risking 945. Because the way that I usually put my stop, it's usually at the low of the 5-minute... just like the 5-minute leg. And maybe I don't need to quite risk that much. Maybe I could put it like part of the way down. Haven't really experimented with it. But obviously I could just like size down to like 2 or 3 micros. And yeah, just target 1-to-1. Doesn't always work. Like, I think there's a trade Friday that like if I didn't take it, but if I did, it would have lost. But sometimes this up a nice just kind of support that we kind of build off of and just kind of slowly grind up. Yeah. 3 BangerTrades today. Reason for the trade? We inversed the 5-minute gap. And then we pulled back into it. And we got entered. And here we are. I know there's some guys over here. I just can't see him. Don't have a good angle. These guys are above me. Yes, they were, yeah. Looks like my teammate got them. I missed the revive there. Do you think it's going to go even higher? It looks like it might. We got above the EMAs and we're kind of holding above them so far. We definitely have a little bit of bullish momentum here. We could get back below the EMAs and we could continue lower. Absolutely. But until we kind of break this uptrend or the EMAs here, we're probably gonna be chilling for a little while as far as going up still. Don't really see why we wouldn't. Lunchtime. Yeah, we're about at lunchtime. So definitely wouldn't expect too much more for the markets right now, especially after the move down and then a decent move up off this reversal. So I wouldn't be surprised if we kind of chop around up in this area. We might keep going up, but might definitely take its time. Definitely not going to be in a rush, I think. Well, that was really bad. Let's just pretend that did not happen. Well, I'm doing alright, but my team... not so much. Yeah, it looks like buyers holding up pretty well. They might kind of carry these longs through lunch, even if it's kind of slow. Got away. Aldo, they get the follow. Well, unfortunately, I did pretty well this game. 31-7. But my team just couldn't capture any flags.